All right, so we're back with another video. This one's going to be a recap of the Lone Star Celtic Festival in McKinney, Texas. Great games, great festival. Some of the best implements I've thrown in a long time. I set 3-4 PRs, something like that, and some were really big, and I was excited about. So we'll get into the throws portion, and then after the throws are done, then I'll come back and talk more about the good, the bad, and the ugly of the day, kind of what shook out and how I felt about it.
They have a 9-foot approach where they can spin, try to put a little more momentum on that weight.
Okay, that's pretty much it. Now I'm gonna go through the overall events one by one and just kind of give my take on what it is. So up first we have Braemar. That was at 35 feet 6.5 inches. I'm pretty sure that was a PR, but because if you look on like Caber, Nazca, or Cabermetrics or Nazca, whatever we're using for scoring these days. It says I have like a 37-foot Braemar. I'm pretty sure that's incorrect, because if you look at what the Braemar tosses I was doing around that time, like 3 or 4 years ago, they were not 30 feet. They were not 37 feet, let alone 30 feet. So I'm thinking this is a PR. So we're gonna take it as such. Great event. Moving on next to open stone. This I did 47 feet, 6.5 inches. I was very excited about that. It was a huge PR. I've been putting a lot of effort in the stones, but nothing was really clicking. I got a good tip from a buddy in Scotland, Sinclair. He gave me a huge tip on when you're doing the MSA, how to like really like, you know, finish off to the left and like really utilize that, you know, that kind of like lateral movement that you're doing in the MSA. And like it really helped out a bunch, and it really showed up on games day. So it's a huge PR, 47 feet, 6.5 inches. And again, great at this field too. They had great stones. Some games you go to, like you know, they got a really odd shaped stone. You can't really get a handle on it. You got a corner poking in the neck or what have you. These stones didn't have that. You could have grabbed them any which way you wanted to, and it would have been the same, right? They were very good. So that helped a huge amount when you're trying to get PRs on stone events, is having a good stone, right? So then we go into the heavyweight for distance. I feel like I really screwed it up. My best was 35 feet, 10 inches. The weights were really good. I kind of botched it. I kept throwing them out pretty flat, and they weren't going as far as I wanted to. I couldn't get the big loft, the big open chest that I wanted to. That's okay. Like, not again, you can't hit a home run every single games, and that's okay. So then we move into lightweight, where I feel like I did hit a home run. I would say 77 feet and 1 inch. That's a huge PR for me. That's a big lightweight toss for really anyone at this point. Like I was really excited about that. The weights were just so good, and I was on point. The one thing I think I could have done differently is looking back at the video. I was just having a little bit lack of intensity through the middle, like during the sprint phase. I don't feel like I had like the speed and aggression that I really wanted. And that's just kind of like nitpicking, like what can I do? What can I do? You know. So I think coming in the future, we're really going to work on in the lightweight for distance is really just that big intensity, that big fast sprint, just violence through the middle. Okay, we'll see how that shakes out. Then we go into hammers. We do heavy hammer. I didn't do very well on that. Some would argue I did pretty well because I went 102 and some change, 102.5, and that's fine. I could have done better, especially since we were using 1/2 inch handles. If you guys aren't familiar, most games in America, you're using 3/4 inch PVC handles or 1/2 inch PVC handles. Some places we even use like rattan, which is like a reed. Those things are awesome. They're very whippy, and they fly really far. It's really cool. The next best thing would be the 1/2 inch handles, where they get tons of whip. They're very good. It didn't go as far as I wanted to, and that's okay. Now on to the light hammer. Originally, we weren't supposed to throw light hammer because on Saturday, we threw on Sunday, and on Saturday, I think all the master's classes were throwing, and they got rained out. Like the whole thing got canceled because they got rained out, and they got invited to come out the next day, Sunday, and throw with everyone else. So there were 100+ athletes on the field, and so they needed to like kind of streamline things. The ADs decided they're going to forgo light hammer and sheaf, and then any extra attempts, because normally if you win an event you could take extras. No extras, so not a big deal. That's totally cool. Gotta streamline the process a little bit, but we got fortunate when we got to hammers and finished with heavy and moving on to the light. There was no one behind us waiting to throw hammers, so we called the AD and she said, go ahead if you guys have no one waiting on you. Most people are taking a break at this point. It's around noonish. go ahead and throw a light hammer. As she said, it's not going to count for the overall part of the day. It's just going to be for scores if you want them. And I went 27 feet 11 inches. Not my best light hammer toss, and especially with a half-inch handle, I should have gone a lot further. I just wasn't vibing with it. I don't know what it was, and that was okay. They're still decent numbers. Added to my yearly average, like that's pretty good. I'll take it. Then on to caber. We actually chose a really hard caber. It was heavy, it was long. I liked it because the bigger and heavier they are, the funner they are, because it's more of a challenge. Everyone turning 12 o'clocks on light sticks are just, it's boring. So we got a hard one. The first two poles I didn't turn it. I got like 75 and 70, and the third one, and though the first two I was pulling way early and I wasn't going nearly fast enough, and so the last one, my third attempt, I pulled a perfect 12, and I felt like I pulled it too late. It still made it over. I was really excited about that. Ended up winning that event. It's the only event I won that day. So no sheaf. Then we go to Wob, and the Wob was the last event of the day. It went okay. I got 13 feet. I landed on top of the bar and it rolled forward twice on 14 feet, and then the last one just beat it into the bottom of it. And I was kind of giving up a little bit at that point. I didn't see 15 happening, and that's fine. Again, you can't win them all, and sometimes you just gotta pick your battles here and there. But that's pretty much it. It was a super good festival, very laid back. Even though they had 100+ athletes on the field, we were done before 4 o'clock, and we were just kind of hanging around after that. And that's a really early day, even with the amount of people. That was really good. They put on a great event. The implements were amazing. So if you guys next year are planning on getting a nice PR game, someplace with good implements, look into this one. This is the Lone Star Celtic Festival in McKinney, Texas. Look that one up. Put it on your list for ones to travel to. I think it's totally worth it. Thanks for watching. Throw far. God bless.